JK Stewart speaking to you live from Finland. The sound of a buzzing bike goes by. They have a lot of those here. Much buzz going on, I'm sure, in the United States on the fact that we are now looking at 9/11 and years away from a tragic event that still plagues the hearts and minds of many people. Over here in Finland, I'm contemplating a question that I want to put to you, and that question is in light of the anniversary soon to be coming of the end of the Obama administration and the replacement of one of the two candidates, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, as our commander-in-chief, leader of the free world, what have you. In light of that upcoming change in our residency in the White House, who will be resident there, I'm curious to know if you, my friends out there, have an opinion on this matter that's been on my mind. As an African American male who is now here in Europe and soon contemplating the end of my 90 days here that I was allowed to stay without a visa, contemplating staying here longer or coming back home. And the question that I pose is, as an African American, given the climate of things in America, where police brutality still is not being addressed as rapidly as one would hope, and post-Obama, the end of his administration was Obama evidence of a post-racial society that we live in? Certainly not. But given that we now are looking at the changes in our economy, the financial debacle that's been plaguing America, workforce, and the well-being of most of the world suffered from that. But given all of those circumstances, and given the fact that I've been enjoying the treatment that I have here, given that Stacy Wiggins, a colleague of mine living there in Atlanta, hey Stacy, cautioned me not to become an patriot here in Finland. And while I don't necessarily feel that I warrant that type of title, I do feel that my experiences here, with my own self-made determination to make myself matter and relevant here as an artist, as a photographer, and now as a videographer, and now as an interviewer of artists from the ground up, from the underground to successful artists such as Simon Zion, and most recently upcoming artist I King. So I've been blessed with the ability to introduce myself and to penetrate communities now here in Finland, in both the small town of Akenes as well as in Helsinki. Thinking of Carl Ballström and other artists who I've made the acquaintance of on the music side. And then on the visual art side, Larson and Tom Miros. So I'm rapidly giving myself leeway to think that perhaps I can make it here in Finland and make myself a living, both economically and artistically. But when I think about the responsibilities of one who says, okay, I have to return home and continue this momentum, I wonder if I can, if the climate is so bad that the challenges that I will face will make it expedient to just say, hey, stay where you are, continue the momentum that you've already garnered. So that's the question that I have, to be here or to be there. And so I'd like to know what you, my concerned friends, think about that. What would you do? And it's not to ask you to tell me what to do. It's to say, is America right now so multicultural in as much as we used to promote ourselves as that an African American who is abroad should stay abroad if he or she feels that it shows promise? Is home just as good? JK Stewart Creative here, plaguing you with a question to ruin your quiet Sunday, but not to fail to acknowledge the anniversary of 9/11. Think about that. Think about where we are. Your thoughts are appreciated. Peace.